I'm a little leery of Subban and the Oilers because of the style of game he plays. He carries the puck up the ice. He doesn't pass it. He carries it from point A to point B. The Oilers don't need a transporter of the puck. They need somebody who can pass the puck to Connor McDavid while he's skating. And if he's just skating up beside PK Subban, I don't think that works very well. Maybe, Dan, you think that's different, but I would suspect they need a guy to pass the puck to him and then follow him up the ice.
Yeah, no, I would agree with you. I think the more efficient thing when you've got a player like McDavid who is fine carrying the puck himself and distributing the puck, you need the guy like Pronger used to be able to do to hit the forward in full stride, right? I mean, that's the player they need. If you talk about moving defensemen, somebody will do something because there are teams like St. Louis that have a guy like Colton Parayko and Shattenkirk. And maybe you find a need, depending on what happens to them in the playoffs, right, that they've suddenly got a hole somewhere else that they need to fill, and yes, they can afford to move a defenseman. Anaheim could probably afford to move a defenseman. There's teams out there. Are they bona fide number ones? I don't know. Some of them are, right? Colton Parayko over time is going to be a hell of a player. He's already a hell of a player. And he's young, and he's huge, and he seems to have enough poise with the puck. But could you pry him out of there now? Not bloody likely. So it's more likely a Shattenkirk move, which I think the Oilers have talked about or thought about anyway.
Yeah, he won't come here. He won't sign here, though. If his contract's up at the end of after one more year, he won't sign. Play in the West. He wants to play in the East. That's everything I hear. He wants to play in the East, so that might be a non-starter. The Blues want to trade Jay Bouwmeester. If they're going to trade a player, it would be Bouwmeester. He's older. He's got time left on his contract, and that he would be the player that we'd probably be looking to trade at his dollar figure. And certainly Bouwmeester on the Oilers for another 3-4 years would be just fine. He's not going to be your number one defenseman for sure because he doesn't put up enough points. Now, he could certainly play in your team as a 2, probably for another 3-4 years.
And the Oilers need more than one defenseman.
They need more than one defenseman, but they need a right side, right shooting defenseman for the most part.